counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walk the mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of FFC. I'm your co-host, Coach. We are here for our Thursday episode, which is fantasy news updates, discussing some fantasy scoring leaders. Of course, we got a good game tonight. Patriots and Steelers. I think it's a really, really, really good game tonight. So I can't wait to discuss and talk about that. And we will talk about the starting sits for that specific game. And of course, as always, if you guys have any start and sit questions for Coach at this point, there shouldn't be trades. Trades, I think, should be completely over because I think it's only like a week left if it's not like before the playoffs start. So, yeah, we're here. We're at the end. We got a lot of teams. I know a lot of teams, fantasy players, fantasy managers who are like Jose. He's in a situation where he needs to win. And the guy who's fighting for fourth place, they're not playing each other. He's playing somebody else that basically he needs to lose. You know what I mean? Because if they both end up winning, then it comes down to basically who's had the most points throughout the season. So that's how fantasy basically breaks down who gets that last spot. So hopefully he gets it. I believe in the Maxwell League, there's like a bubble of 4 teams, 6 and 7, basically who wins gets in type thing. That's pretty cool. So they said there's some it's time to fight right now. Being in first place in fantasy football right now means absolutely nothing. It means nothing because when the playoffs start, woo-wee, set the best lineup you can. For the most of the part of the season, holding on to those top spots was important. But once you locked in, that first seed don't mean a dang old thing. Because we just saw Georgia lose to Bama. I'm just saying, So holding on to that number one, that'll be nothing. But anyway, so we got some news and everything. So let's go check out and see if we have any news and updates in the fantasy realm. Let's see here. And do not forget, when football is over, Coach will be doing some one-on-one episodes where you can sit down with Coach and basically learn Coach's way of fantasy football. I'm very in-depth and very thorough. Brock Lesnar's daughter looks just like him. Woo-wee! I'm not saying no more nor less. I'm saying Brock Lesnar's daughter looks just like him. But she's a shot put champion right now, though. So I think she broke the record at her high school. Like father, like daughter, or like daughter, like however that thing go, however you say it. Nope, this is not what I'm looking for. Scroll. Let's see if we got any news in here. So it's like the season's spinning out. It's not much left in the NFL right now. Outside of 3-4 games before the playoffs start. So news is going to be pretty pretty slim. Like I think the biggest news really that came down the wire, uh, Mike Williams going over 1,000 yards again. We have Eagles Cowboys this weekend. I'm really gonna talk more on that tomorrow, but that's a big game with the Cowboys on a 14-game home win streak. So we'll see. Eagles are at the Cowboys, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll talk more about that tomorrow for tomorrow's episode, but just not much news. I mean, outside of somebody getting injured, let me see. There's not much to talk about, I guess, when it's as things come down the wire. Let me see. Yeah, because I can't do sell high, buy low because that's over. So I'm just kind of trying to scrape the wire, see what's out there, if there's anything in particular to discuss. But so far, I'm not seeing anything. So we can go into. Yeah, we can pretty much go into scoring leaders. Yeah, not really seeing. All right, well, here's something, little something. This fantasy manager probably won't make the playoffs. If you drafted, he said he drafted Adams and Eckler as his first two picks, and he's 3-9. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people were high on Eckler this year. I really wasn't. And Devontae Adams it was unfortunate he had to deal with the fact that he didn't have a quarterback for the majority of his career, his season. And right now, the thing is, they're just worried about winning. Raiders, they're not worried about stat lines. They're worried about compiling wins right now. Antonio's trying to keep his job as head coach. So they're not out here trying to make people look good right now. They're all trying to look good, basically. Let's see. So let's go ahead and go over. We got waiver wire pickups for week 14. You got Jake Browning, Jameis Winston. Looks like Carr's going to be out. Alec Pierce. I wouldn't touch Alec Pierce. Curtis Samuels, no. Jonathan Mingo, no. He's still. So the only person I'm touching is Jake Browning and maybe Jameis Winston. All right, so let's go. Quarterback, top 10 scoring leaders. We got Geno Smith at number 10 with a total number of 74.54 points. Justin Herbert has dropped tremendously down to number 9. I don't even think he's a top 10 quarterback, to be honest with you right now. 75.48. Josh Allen has dropped. Oh, well, this is over the last 4 weeks. So this isn't a combination of the entire season. This is over the last 4 weeks. So I just wanted to clarify that. But Josh Allen is 76.54. So basically lower, definitely a lot lower than what he was 4 weeks ago. Or the first, in the last 4 week segment. Jalen Hurts is down to 77.32. Sam Howell is at number 6 at 78.40. CJ Stroud is number 5 at 81.30. Trevor Lawrence is 83.96 at number 4. Jordan Love is up at number 3 at 87.84. Brock Purdy is up at number 2 at 90.48. And the number 1 quarterback over the last 4 weeks is
show today is all about William Boyd. The show today is all about William Boyd.
I do that for you, Tomo and Worm. But Dak Prescott.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Dak Prescott is leading in the last 4 weeks at 114.52. All right, we have running backs over the last 4 weeks. We have Kyron Williams at number 10 at 58.60. Devin Singletary, who has really picked it up in the last 4 weeks, at number 9 at 61.10. Number 8 is Brian Robinson at 61.60. Number 7 is David Montgomery at 63 flat. Number 6 is Tony Pollard at 63.10. Number 5 is Alvin Kamara at 63.30. Number 4, Jamar Gibbs at 65.40. Number 3, Rashad White at 68.20. He's really jumped. Number 2, Joe Mixon at 71.20, him as well. But the number 1 running back in the last 4 weeks, and who's been number 1 through week 1 to 14, Christian McCaffrey, 94.70. NFL's MVP. Well, I keep saying that, but his yards ain't enough. Let's go to that. Let's see here. Wide receivers over the last 4 weeks, we have Nico Collins at 71. Number 10. Number 9 is Brandon Cooks at 73.20, who's really turned it up in the last 4 weeks. Number 8, Jamar Chase at 76.32. He's dropped only because the quarterback play is different, but it should pick back up. Number 7, DK Metcalf at 80.80. He had one huge 3-touchdown game. It's the only reason why that boy is pretty much on this list like that. Number 6, Deebo Samuels, 83.30. Number 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown at 83.60. Number 4, Tyreek Hill, 88.30. Number 3, Mike Evans at 95.80. Number 2, Keenan Allen killing it at 101.50. But number 1,
The show today is all about William Boyd. The show today is all about.
oh, look, the Cowboys had a time.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
CeeDee Lamb is killing it right now at 105.90 at number 1. All right, so we've gone through scoring leaders. Let us get ready to see. All right, we got New England Patriots depth chart and the Steelers. All right, so Jesus Christ. Well, who's winning this game? I'm gonna go with dang, can't even tell you that. I don't know who's gonna win this game. To be honest with you. Mr. Trubisky's throwing the ball. Najee Harris is questionable. The defense for Pittsburgh is great. But bendable. They cost themselves penalties with ridiculous hits in the back. Acting like they don't know they did it. But geez, bruh. Like the Patriots, Ramondre Stevenson is out. Mario Douglas is out. Bailey Zappi's starting. Devontae Parker is questionable. Juju is questionable. Trent Brown is questionable. This is gonna be a defensive game with ugly offense. Oh my God. I guess you could start both the Patriots and the Steelers defense tonight because I think both defenses are gonna play good. Because I don't know, it's gonna be an ugly game. I don't know if a quarterback gets in the end zone with a score, it's gonna have to be Mitch Trubisky for one touchdown to either Johnson Pickens or Pat Fairbaugh. If not Allen Robinson, because he has chemistry with Allen Robinson from when they played in Chicago together. So that touchdown can go anywhere. And I mean anywhere. The Patriots let the Pittsburgh Steelers sniff anywhere near that red zone, there's going to be 2 touchdowns. One is going to be from Mitch Trubisky, and the other one's going to be from either Warren or Najee Harris. But I think I do have Pittsburgh somehow coming away with 2 touchdowns and the Patriots not scoring. They're going to come away with 3 field goals. They'll have 9 points. And the Steelers will either have 10 or 17. So it'll be either be a 10-9 game or a 17-9 game. I don't see the Patriots get more than 3 field goals. Sorry. This is gonna be an ugly game. Again, start the defenses. You can start. Where are you? Patriots, New England, special teams. You can start Chad Ryland. He's gonna get 3 field goals. If you're looking for a kicker, he'll get 3 field goals within 40 ranges. You can start Zeke because he's the starter. It ain't gonna be Ramondre, so you can start Zeke. I don't know if he's gonna fumble, but he getting all the time. He gonna get all the touches. So Zeke gonna eat today, I guess. We gonna find out on Thursday night if Zeke gonna eat. Do not start Bailey Zappi. Do not start Juju or Devontae Parker or Hunter Henry. This is ugly. This is just got to be. It's so horrible. I didn't even know Jalen Rager was a Patriot. Wow, that's how bad that roster is. All right, for the Pittsburgh Steelers offensively, both Najee and Jalen are going to play. The problem is because of the type of game and low yardage and scoring this is going to be, playing either one of them is going to be hurtful because they are going to be touchdown dependent, and I don't know which one's getting that touchdown in this game. I'm being quite honest with you. If you start one, you have to. It's what your roster can withstand. Basically, if you can bench one because you know you got something better, by all means. But if this is what you're rocking with, this is what we do for you. We pray. The coach gonna hold a prayer for your team because these Thursday night games are ugly. They never turn out the way they're supposed to be. And don't let me sit here and tell you to start people you shouldn't start just because it's Thursday night and then you start them and they actually do bad. And I'm looking like a fool knowing damn well they shouldn't have started. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'd rather tell you not to start somebody out of safety of how the game should go. But hey, if it turn around, like I tell people, don't start DK Metcalf. Ain't know you're gonna get 3 touchdowns that game. He's sorry. Oh yeah, ain't know you're gonna do that. That dude sorry as hell. He shocked me. So yeah, with this game, it's like the defense is really what you're looking at, guys. Like, it's not going to be much offense. Again, I got 2 scores, but I got one coming from one of the running backs from Pittsburgh, and a pass coming from one of the receivers. And it's like it's wherever Mr. Trubisky doesn't turn the ball over. Because I know he's going to turn the ball over at least twice. Patriots will have 2 interceptions. Now, Patriots could score a touchdown. I'm just supposed when I say 9 points, that's offense. Offense ain't getting nothing. Now, Patriots could score a touchdown if they turn the ball over. Maybe a scoop and score or a pick and score. But outside of that, offense ain't scoring. I only see 3 field goals. Yes, it's going to be an ugly game today. Like, if you're watching this game tonight, it's literally because you respect both Belichick and Mike Tomlin, and you want to see 2 great coaches just try to figure out how to win this ugly game. Like that's what you're watching this for. You're watching 2 great minds honestly battle it out. It's battle of the coaches in this game. Because neither of these there are these 2 high-profile teams that met in the playoffs. Look at their worst right now, and I honestly still think they're going to coach one of the best games they can coach. It's in their DNA. It's the type of makeup that they are, you know. But I have the Steelers winning. I have the Steelers somehow pulling out this win. Again, like I said, 2 offensive scores. But I don't see Patriots offensively scoring. I see 3 field goals coming from them. If they do score, it's from the defense. And again, it's once. So that still puts you at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It puts you at 16, 17, 16. I.e., you go for 2, you're tied, it's overtime, which could happen. So we could have an overtime game. It still don't mean points are going anywhere. All this means is somebody about to win off the field. So again, if you got Chad Ryland and he's already put up 3 for you, and he's in overtime, look whose fantasy went up if the Patriots mess around and pull it out in overtime. So that's one of the one of the scenarios I see coming out of this game. Yeah, because it's not going to be it's not going to be that exciting. Like, it's going to be a lot of 3 and outs, a lot of punts, a lot of field position fights. And again, if the Pittsburgh Steelers sniff the end zone, like if they sniff the red zone, they'll score twice. If the Patriots let them get that far, they'll score twice. Now, this could be a battle of the kicks. Oh, Chris Boswell's leg is ready. Because Riley been practicing. They ain't got nothing else. Oh, it's so bad over there in New England. I love my team, but it's so bad. Hey, sometimes you got to go through the dog water. Everybody else do. You don't get to just pop back up to championship ability just because you lost one of the greatest quarterbacks in the world. No, you lost one of the greatest quarterbacks in the world. Now you about to suffer. You're going to suffer for a little bit to the draft. Then you're going to get McCarthy from Michigan. Then you're happy again. Because you did it again for Michigan, right? What the stories will tell. Oh, man. All right, so there's not really much news out there. Really, it's just more so going over today's game. We went over who the scoring leaders are over the last 4 weeks in fantasy. Set your lineup as best you can. Good luck to everybody because playoffs are around the corner. If you need to reach out to Coach, hit me up on X or Instagram at OTF Podcast MIA. There's my name right there on the screen at OTF Podcast MIA. You can send me a message on Instagram or X and ask me any fantasy questions you have between now and tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're back here again, hopefully at 9. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we had to start a little late today. But hopefully we'll be good to go at 9 tomorrow. And we recap today's game. We go over starting sits for week 14. Okay. And then, of course, any fantasy news that comes through the wire, any injury reports that come through the wire in the meantime. So again, I love you guys. Thanks you guys for watching. If you have missed this episode, all of them are always on YouTube. You can always go back and watch. And we do break up the episodes by segments as well. So please go back and watch if you ended up missing this one. And please show your friends, have them subscribe, bring more people on to us, guys. We love you. Thank you for watching. And Coach is out. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. Hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.